Oh, it's upside down. It's not how poetry works. Could be. No, it's not. I'm going to do two, neither of which I've done in Bath before, so like Connor's probably heard them, and that's it. This one's called The Firefighter. He fell in love with an arsonist, and I told him the dangers when I caught the burn marks between his thumb and forefinger. They'd been playing with matches together, they'd been making sparks. I told him in my professional opinion, 1 in 3 house fires were caused by the carelessness of the occupant. He said he understood. That as a firefighter, I must see a lot of people burnt to the ground. That must skew my worldview. It must be hard for me to see through a smog of worry about fires starting. He said it must be difficult for me to see a match and not imagine a wreckage, but the life was nothing without accepting that sometimes you have fires and only rarely do the fires take you. He said that he understood. That I've crossed the threshold into infernos too many times to drag out the bodies of my loved ones. That I've seen too much blood shed and parts of people potentially lost to the flames or ruined by smoke damage. He said he couldn't imagine how it must be to live with my life with one foot permanently scorched by always having to be ready to save someone. He said he understood why I wanted to save him before the fire started, but that he was in love with the arsonist. I asked him to forgive me for refusing to fan the embers. If I see someone flicking matches at their mattress or building defences without fire escapes, I can't help but feel the panic rising. I'm frightened. I've seen too many people's roofs cave in on them. I've seen too many people trapped under a weight they don't even think about till it's too late. Till I'm having to haul twisted metal over my skin to save them. I've borne the brunt of their carelessness too many times. And it's not their fault. We all assume the strength of the building we live in until it's too late. We're used to walls and ceilings and pretty things till they curl up at the edges and blacken. I've seen the sky burn red. I've heard them crying. I've seen them dying. I've seen them dying, and he knows that, so he understands it's in my nature to want to save them before the fire takes them. He understands. And I understand that people can't live their lives in the cold hoping to avoid getting hurt, but sometimes I cry anyway when people flock to the flames because I haven't always gotten there in time. But I keep trying. Keep charging into brick-burnt buildings, choking and getting far too close to a destruction that's become too familiar to me. Second-degree suicidal, it gets to me. I'm trying to be a local hero, but I'm not. You see, I'm just an ordinary person. And what he doesn't understand is I'm not afraid to get hurt by other people's agony. I'm here to be that person for you. I want to save you. But I'm a firefighter that's afraid of fire. And that's not from experience and rationalization that fire is dangerous. That's my occupation. I put out fires, that's what I do. I'm just afraid of the smoke inhalation and the long-term effects of fighting fire with fire. Thank you. Brand new, not even in the book yet. This is called The Broken Things. It's a lot shorter, you'll actually. You keep a telescope with a cracked lens because you told me that if you squint just enough, you can see Orion. Twice. I told you if you close your eyes completely, you could see an entire galaxy from your armchair, and apparently that missed the point. But you liked that I saw things differently to you. You liked that I was different. You liked when I told you the story of how I broke my index finger in primary school and never got it cast. How my hands refuse to sit flush now. You laughed when I said I was afraid I'd never get an engagement ring over the protruding bone. You said the right guy would find a way, and I liked that you saw things differently to me. You let me in on your secrets like they were an advent calendar, and I held my breath wondering what the final reveal would be. I had a suspicion that when all the doors and drawers were open, we'd find ourselves exposed and real, and I began to crave the countdown. You showed me blunted pencils to be resharpened, light bulbs and a soldering iron. You showed me lace tablecloths with holes in. You showed me candles with their wicks too low, socks without pairs, old jeans with tears. You showed me the gap between your window and the darkness that always seems to follow you to bed. You showed me your hoard, till I was overladen with broken teacups and bent silver spoons in my pockets, and I forgot to brush my hair in my rush to bring you the jumbled remains of a nightmare sometimes, or a faltering sentence, or an unexpected thunderstorm in my ribcage. I bought you my own damaged trinkets and you cherished them. Sat in the attic surrounded by all the pretty broken things that you love. But when I put my hands in yours and told you that I loved you, you said that I wasn't one of them. Thank you.